This is the Marriott Man coming to you from the Marriott's Kauai Lagoons, just outside of Lihue, Kauai. We are in a new timeshare. First time we've stayed on this property. Here is the laundry room, because we all know how excited people are about having laundry rooms. Very nice, nice and big. I think that door over there is a closet with vacuum and such in it. Here's the living area. Very nice. Here is bedroom number 1. I would consider this kind of a guest bedroom, but it does have a king-size bed and lots of room. Nice big closet. And here is the guest bedroom ensuite bathroom. Very nice. Good-sized walk-in shower. Walking back out into the living area, here is the enormous kitchen. This is one of the things that impressed me about this property was the size of the living area with the kitchen and the nice island bar area and a very large, easily seat 8 dining table. And then the other thing that's impressive is the size of the balcony out here. There's seating for 4 outside. 2 lounge chairs, and look at this view. There's the extent of the property. We're in building C. I believe in the distance is building A, and then building B, and then building C, which has the overlook of this really charming pool area. Pretty quiet here today. A storm just passed through the Lihue area. We actually had a little bit of trouble landing. We got diverted to Honolulu until the weather passed, refueled, and came back to Lihue and landed. So we're here a few hours late, but no big deal. We're on island time now, and it is absolutely beautiful here. Look at that view. Let me take you into the master suite. Oh, here it is. Again, a king-size bed. And lo and behold, a separate exit out of the room out onto the balcony, which I thought was pretty cool. And nice 55-inch flat screen TV. And here we will go into the master ensuite bathroom. 2-sink vanity. A massive walk-in shower. Lots of room for at least 2. And then, of course, the Japanese style. I don't know if it's a jacuzzi tub or not, but it's a good-sized tub to soak in. And let me give you just a quick glance of the walk-in closet, which I forgot to turn the light on, but it's quite sizable. So anyway, here we are. We just checked in, get settled, and enjoy our nice new 2-bedroom villa at Marriott's Kauai Lagoons. Good morning, everyone. I'm out on the balcony of our villa, checking out the sights and sounds. The nene, which are the native geese, I think they're native to the islands, are out making some sounds and noises.
It's interesting, they tell you to not leave your lights on, especially on the balconies of the villas, because apparently it distracts the nenes. I'll see if I can locate one or locate several and film them for you. They're quite adorable. It is a beautiful morning. I noticed let me see if I can get over here and grab the tugboat on video. If you can see it in the distance there beyond the palm tree in the center of the frame. They're pulling a larger barge into the harbor. I currently don't see a cruise ship in the harbor. There will be certainly cruise ships coming in later this morning. So anyway, there's the morning. Beautiful clear skies with some clouds on the horizon. Now that I have our accordion style patio door open, it opens up pretty much a 7-foot by probably at least 12 feet opening onto our balcony. So you really get a nice feeling of openness in your villa. As you see, you're looking back into the living area. And then, as I mentioned yesterday, there's space out here for 2 lounge chairs with a little table, and then a dining table as well that seats 4 people. So anyway, let me come back out here and give you one more look at the property view. In fact, I'll zoom in a little and give you a zoomed view of the property. Nice clear day. And there you go. That's island beef my wife is cooking. Somewhere on this island there are cows, or something like a cow. Anyway, that's beef that came from Kauai. And we're going to have it for breakfast. The only thing I'm not keen about, and it's going to be laughable to some, is the height of the toilets is kind of ridiculous. I feel like I'm on a toilet for a 10-year-old. It's really low to the ground. And with my long legs, it's a little uncomfortable. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you. Here's a look from the back of our property in Building C. Here's why they call it Kauai Lagoons, I think. There are some, I'm assuming, man-made lagoons here on the property. They're building properties all around the area. This appears to be the first one that they put up. And like I mentioned in my previous video, there's a Hilton being built on the opposite side of the little inlet that we sit on. So anyway, onward. I'm now walking out towards the pool. Pool's very quaint and attractive. There was quite a lot of activity out here last night. People using the hot tub and having a good time. I'm going to check out what this structure is. Oh, I can give you a shot of our villa, which is right. Let's zoom up. So it's 4 floors. We're the 3rd floor balcony right there. I left the lights on so I know which one is ours. Yeah, we have a very nice spot. And let's see what we have here. This structure, it might just be like a bathhouse with restrooms that services the pool. because they don't have any restaurants or anything on property. I don't even think they have a bar. That, I guess, would be one minor nit about the place, is that they don't have any places that you can just go grab a bite to eat. I will give you a quick tour of the little convenience store, which is right here. They do have a self-serve filtered water device right there, which is helpful. And here's the main lobby. This is the concierge, which we will be visiting later. Find out what our perks are for our Marriott Vacation Club stay. And good morning. Here is the convenience store. They got beer and wine and nice chilled wine, microwave, snacks. Pretty much, you know, if you have items you forgot. And my wife looked last night, and she said that the prices were very reasonable, so they don't ding you just because you're a captive audience here on the property. So yeah, it's a very, very attractive property, and very quiet, very serene, beautiful. That's one drawback. I think you can hear it. That's we are very close to one of the runways of Lihue Airport. So if you want to be airport close, the airport's only 5 minutes away, which I actually like, but some people wouldn't because of the noise. But it's so infrequent, I don't really think it's going to be something you need to worry about. Let me grab the sign here. I won't profess to know exactly how to pronounce that, but that is the property that we're staying at. So I just thought I'd continue my trek along the grounds here, farther to the east of the island, and hopefully I can get a shot for you so you can see the Hilton property. The Hilton property does look very nice. I have to admit I'm intrigued by it, with the way it sits out on the point over there. I love these straw-covered umbrellas. I think it's so cool. Nice little barbecue area right here. Fix my camera right there. And there's a championship course that wraps itself all around the properties here, which is really cool. Let's head on down to Building A. If you don't want the chatter of poolside, which is what I requested because we wanted the activity, you can also request a room here in Building A. This being Building A right here. Which is much more serene setting here with just a walkway in front of the property. Yeah, this is quite nice. So yeah, if you want to just come out on your balcony in the morning and enjoy the serenity of the area surrounding this building, you certainly can do that. And there's the golf hole, and there's the Hilton property I mentioned before. Interestingly, there is a walking path down there it's either a walking path or it's actually, now that I look at it, it's the cart path for the golf course. Even though I saw people walking on it, I don't think that's really allowed. I have accidentally stumbled onto golf courses before, and when you're not carrying a bag of clubs, the marshal will track you down and say, "What are you doing on my golf course?" So I think those people are the people I'm talking about are right there. Shouldn't have been where they were. Here's a little more zoomed in look of that Hilton property. Yeah, very nice setting over there. Anyway, that's the grounds tour of the Marriott Kauai Lagoons in Kalanipu'u. I think I said that right, Kalanipu'u. Good morning. It's the Marriott man, and I'm coming to you again from the Marriott's Kauai Lagoons Resort. It's a beautiful Sunday morning. Just look at that view. The roosters are waking up with us, if you can hear them. It is absolutely gorgeous this morning. Anyway, I hope everyone has a wonderful Sunday. Marriott man here. I'm here at the Lilikoi Bar and Grill, and we are here to watch the Buffalo Bills game. And here's the interior of the bar and grill. We're at halftime, so I'm filming. It's a charming place. Local watering hole, I suspect. It's a very good place. The food is outstanding here. They have local fare like Loco Moco, which is a beef patty and a fried egg with a dark brown mushroom gravy sauce served over rice. It's delicious. Anyway, this is Lilikoi in Kauai. We are at Wailua Falls, about 6 miles from our timeshare. And there's she be. Very pretty. I'll pan up to the peak there, which is really cool looking. Right there. The Wailua River, kind of opposite the waterfall that we were just at. The waterfall I don't think feeds this river. Doesn't look big enough, but this is very pretty.
traveling down the tree tunnel, which is a famous place for...
Arrive at tree tunnel.
Yes, we know.
Arrived.
Yes, we know. Maps. Famous place for people to stop and have their wedding photos taken. It's a popular place to get in trouble when you stop on a highway. We're traveling down the famous tree tunnel on a road I can't even begin to pronounce. And this is a popular spot for wedding parties to stop their car and take wedding photos. Anyway, it's a tree-lined tunnel for quite a ways.
At the next stop sign.
From the real noisy variety. To the very quiet and fake variety. It's approaching Halloween and Thanksgiving here at our timeshare. We got some Halloween lights up in there too. The Disney Wonder is coming in this morning. Very colorful. This is the very end of the Marriott Kauai Lagoons property. We're next to what appears to be the old clubhouse for the golf course that they're in the process of tearing down and replacing with something brand new. And but this is the view. That's the lighthouse right there. And then this is the view looking back toward Timbers and the Nowili harbor, where all the cruise ships and supply ships come in. Timbers is in the distance there, and it's starting to rain. There's the tail end, the north end of the Marriott property. It's feeding time at the Royal Sonesta. My wife is feeding the fish, and I'm recording. Lots of beautiful koi. here at Rob's Fun Time Grill in Lihue. Watching Monday Night Football. There's the Norwegian sun leaving the harbor and heading on off to another Hawaiian island. Hey everyone, this is the Marriott Man. I'm at my friend's room at the Sheraton Kauai in Poipu, and this is the view from their 4th floor balcony. We are facing south. Isn't that beautiful? It's the Marriott Man here at the top of Waimea Canyon. Look at that view. Now we're at a lookout adjacent to the Nepali coast. Look at that view.
Groups that would
Water
be a
is
part
like
of
glass
Polynesia, or
today.
8 major islands.
Wave heights of less than 2 feet.
That would be a part of
Winds
Polynesia.
from the southeast
And if
of
you've been to any
less
of these
than
islands,
10
you
miles an
can
hour.
seriously
It
smell
is
the
just
similarities.
absolutely
Then there's the
beautiful out here
Polynesian
today.
Triangle.
We're headed up to the Nepali coast.
There's 3 points which as
There's
when
the
you
old
go
coast of Oahu.
And then if you go west, you have the islands
about the
of
bump.
Aotearoa. So how about you go up Aotearoa? Aotearoa
But
is
I'll take more
New
video when
Zealand.
we get
New
to
Zealand.
Nepali
And if you
coast.
go east,
All right.
I think I said earlier.
Dolphins
spinner
swinging with their
dolphins.
boat.
Yep, spinner dolphins, that's what they are. In our
Very cool.
Hawaiian Islands, there are spinner dolphins, there are
Surface for us.
dolphins, spotted dolphins, and bottlenose dolphins. Rough-toothed dolphins and spotted dolphins are really rare to see. Bottlenose dolphins, for us that believe in the ocean, to be thinking crazy about the ocean. Now, earlier I
This is
mentioned
the,
that original Hawaiian
captain's
people came
favorite
from
spot.
Marquesas, they came from Tahiti. Now, the ones that came from Tahiti, when they myself, here we go. Oh dear, what's going on? I won't hit the rocks, I promise you your money back. We just gotta be careful, the booby birds don't poop on your head. See, there's some boobies above the cliff. Okay. You guys are down front of the boat. We can get in the view right now. I'm going to spin the boat so the top deck and back of the boat you can see. Enjoy the experience.
Wow.
Look what's happening.
Wow.
Look, we didn't think this was going to happen, huh?
No, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
My man in the white shirt, let's get the competition going. Here we go. Right in front of the boat. Watch.
Yeah.
Wait, what did you say back to the boat? Did you just say, you bet I can't put you underneath the waterfall? In these crazy conditions? Oh, you don't know who I am?
Yeah.
Damn, I'm good. Calm currents that make these beaches as big as they are, and there's a beach in the back of that cave. And then coming this time of year, undertows from the bigger waves take the sand off. So like wintertime, like December, January, all these beaches that we're passing are half the size of what they are right now.
Oh,
So
wow.
we're slowly being represents IFA, which is a friggin' bird. This is a